was thinking more along the lines of his body. Not a lot of fat there. We'll look forward to see how he does in his fighting.
Lyman is definitely in phenomenal shape. The kid trains night and day.
Fighters going to the center of the ring to show their respect. That's one thing about mixed martial arts that maybe you don't see in boxing. You see the antics even last weekend, crazy stuff. Really doesn't happen in mixed martial arts, does it?
Well, I think, you know, even though martial arts has evolved so much, it's still, there's roots based in tradition of respect and discipline.
Nice right hand by Good.
Zecchino
gets the takedown, though.
Zecchino has
Good's guard.
Good has great submissions. Zecchino's been wrestling for many, many years, 23 years since he was a little kid. But Lyman definitely knows how to handle someone like that.
Lyman, does it look like he's holding on now, maybe trying to get the fight back to the feet?
I don't know. He seems pretty comfortable on the ground. He is an excellent striker, so I'm sure he wouldn't mind being back on his feet.
He's controlling Zecchino's head, really making it hard for Zecchino to posture up.
Yeah, Zecchino isn't really getting anything done right at this point. Lyman's making it very difficult for him. In order for Zecchino to be effective, he needs to create some space. He needs to posture up. But Lyman's keeping him very close. He's pulling him in, making it really difficult for him to get anything done.
Some body shots there. What type of a toll are those shots taking on a fighter?
On a guy like Lyman, it's not taking that much. Plus, he didn't hit any real vulnerable area. He's kind of hitting him in the lat muscle. That's only going to do so much. Might make him a little sore, but it's not going to take away his win. See, Lyman's starting to walk his legs up there along the sides and the back of Zecchino's body, trying to create some submissions there.
Zecchino's, it looked more like he's just throwing punches to do something, maybe keep the fight from getting stood up.
It definitely looks like he's trying to stay busy down there, which is good on his part. That's what he should be doing. If they're down on the ground for too long and nothing really happens, the referee will stand them back up, and I don't think that's what Zecchino wants.
Hear a lot of energy in the crowd tonight.
It's an amazing crowd. Every fighter has their own camp behind them, so you'll hear cheering from certain sections of the arena. Everybody's very excited to have their guy in there fighting.
What's that mean to a fighter?
Well, it actually gives them the home field advantage. When you come out, if the crowd explodes for you, it makes you feel like you're in your place as opposed to being in the other guy's place.
Someone who's a sports fan in general, maybe like having a home game.
Exactly, and you know you'll feel your team always does better at home than they do on the road. So having a lot of crowd support behind you definitely gives you that home field advantage.
You surprised the ref hasn't stood this fight back up yet?
Yeah, not a lot has been happening right now. You see, though, Zecchino is trying to posture up. He is trying to land those strikes, and he has been the busier of the two fighters in that he is throwing punches. Basically, at this point, Good has only been defending. Good's going to want to try to work a sweep here. There you go. That was an attempt at what we call a pelvis sweep. And that's what Good needs to do. He needs to better his position.
Still haven't really seen any significant strikes other than those body shots. You can still see a little marking on the side of Good's body. Doesn't seem like it's taking a big effect on him.
A guy who's in the kind of shape that Good is in, punches like that aren't going to really do a lot down the road. But Good does need to get something done here. Even though those punches haven't really been effective.
Scoring points for the judges.
Yeah, that's right. Zecchino is the busier fighter right now. Lyman should be trying those attempts, more sweep attempts, maybe working for an armbar.
That was the Mark Kerr move there. Right. Zecchino has the back of the head,
that's
trying
called
a can opener.
A can opener, exactly. And Lyman pushes up on his chin to release the pressure and make him stand up. This is good for Good. He needs to get up and stay on his feet now.
Zecchino gets the underhooks, a nice knee kick. Good comes back with some punches, a clinch there, works out of it.
Good really needs to start throwing his hands right now to make up for that time he spent on the ground. He's also got to be concerned about getting taken down again, so he needs to get his hands busy, and he needs to avoid that takedown.
What does a wrestler look for from a stand-up fighter if they're trying to take him down?
He's looking for him to throw a punch or a kick and then come in right under that punch or kick. He needs for Good to create an opening for him. If he just tries to shoot without creating that opening, he's going to get stopped. So he wants to duck under a punch and go for that takedown.
Nice leg kick.
That is a nice leg kick, and those will take a lot more toll than those body punches will. Well-placed leg kicks, they start to tally after a while.
Are these fighters tired from the ground
It
fighting?
looks to me like they're a little tired from the ground right now. Maybe they're trying to catch their breath, but they need to get busy, both of them.
Straight right hand misses by a couple inches.
It's important for Good and Zecchino both to throw combinations.
Right
That was a
hand.
nice right cross on the low kick.
Zecchino throws the left low kick. Good counters with the right hand.
If you notice, Zecchino is a lefty.